What is yoga? Being prepared to start. To sincerely begin the pursuit of self-realization is a most significant step in life, to prepare oneself in arriving at an auspicious stage of desire and commitment towards self-realization, the highest goal of yoga. When to start is simply answered in the first word of the Yoga Sutras itself, atta, which means now. Definition of yoga. In a systematic process of meditation, you gradually move your attention inward, through all the levels of your being, gaining mastery along the way. Eventually you come to rest in your true nature, which is beyond all of those levels. This action and the realization of this center of consciousness simply means that core of our being, which we each intuit as being our deepest true nature, is the meaning of yoga. Knowing what's left after setting aside the obstacles. There is a fundamental simplicity to the process of yoga that is outlined in the Yoga Sutras. While the process might appear very complicated when reading the Yoga Sutras and many commentaries, the central theme is one of removing, transcending or setting aside the obstacles, veils or false identities. The many suggestions in the Yoga Sutras are the details or refinements of how to go about doing this. By being ever mindful of this core simplicity, it is much easier to systematically progress on the path of yoga. The true self shines through. Once the obstacles and false identities have been temporarily set aside, the true self, which has been there all along, naturally comes shining through. The rest of the time, we are so entangled with our false identities that we literally do not see that this misidentification has happened. It is the reason that sometimes it is said that we are asleep, and that we need to awaken. That awakening to the self is the meaning of yoga. Like a mirror, consciousness looks outward, through the intellect, through the mind, and then through the senses and body. It sees a reflection, like a mirror. It sees reality, a world, a self-identity, which it falsely thinks to be me or mine. Through the forgetting power of avidya or ignorance, pure consciousness says, I am this or that. This is not all bad, for it gives the opportunity for the joy of awakening, through a journey called yoga, returning to the wholeness that was never really divided in the first place. Yoga is samadhi. Both ancient and modern sages, including Vyasa, the most noteworthy commentator on the Yoga Sutra, flatly declare that yoga is samadhi, the high state of perfected concentration or complete absorption of attention. Yoga means union, literally, to yoke, from the root yuj, which means to join or to integrate. It means to bring together the aspects of ourselves that were never divided in the first place. It means to attain direct experience of the core of that pre-existing holistic being who we truly are at the deepest level, and that is attained through samadhi. Goal of yoga. Yoga is not merely physical fitness, stress management or medical treatment, although authentic yoga is definitely beneficial to many aspects of life. The goal of yoga is yoga. Thank you for watching. Lot more to explore. Kindly download and install Yogam app.